It's fish day on Sam the Cooking Guy, and we're changing up a bit. Not cooking at my house, we're cooking here at Catalina Offshore. I'm Sam the Cooking Guy. This show is about food that's big in taste and small in effort.
Man, is that good.
Totally easy stuff anyone can make.
Look at them going already.
And everything comes from a supermarket. You take all those other cooking shows like this, you don't need them anymore. This is Sam the Cooking Guy. Okay, so here's the thing. So if you're gonna have a fish day show, you might as well do it where there's a lot of fish, seafood, that kind of stuff. And that's what Catalina is all about. And there's two sides to it. Obviously, you can come in and you can get some Mexico gold spot or big eye tuna or grouper salmon or oysters or shrimp or whatever, that kind of stuff. But the other thing that I like is that it's a wholesale spot. Pretty much anybody that sells seafood in a restaurant buys from here. In San Diego and elsewhere, but still, this is the place that it all sort of seems to happen from. And this guy right here, come on,
Sam.
Don't be embarrassed. This is Tommy Gomes, right? Here's the important part, Fishmonger, right? That's like a 1952 title.
1800s.
They don't say that anymore.
No,
and they don't say it anymore because it's not that many people that do it. But Fishmonger to me means you really know what the hell you're talking about. You know your fish, right?
Google.
Google what?
Google is my friend when I need to know fish.
Okay, come on. I'm trying to be serious for people here.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to let you do something now.
Okay.
You normally take a lot longer to do. It's one of the things that I love about Tommy. Tommy believes in a couple things. Sustainability and
Educate,
yes,
promote, and have fun.
Yes, and use
Local
yes,
seafood.
and the whole fish.
The whole, utilization of the whole fish.
Thank you.
I don't know.
That's what it is. So just look.
So
Tell me, what is it? What do people need to know? Because they don't know.
we're throwing away the best parts.
That's it. Thank you.
Fish doesn't come out of the ocean in a box. It comes out of the ocean whole and
Yes,
kicking.
yes.
Utilize that.
We're going to do that today.
We are.
Yeah.
You don't harvest a pig just to make bacon. You use the whole pig.
Absolutely.
So
Good
use
point.
the whole fish.
Good point.
And buy local when you can and ask questions. Know your source. Know where it comes from.
The guys back here,
Yeah.
you ask them about it. They know where it's from. They know what to do with it. They know.
Yes.
They know the deal.
They know when it came in. They know how it was caught.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they bring the customer right over to me, and we educate
And
them
he'll
that way.
yell at them. Will you
Sometimes.
be mean?
Yeah.
He's not mean. He seems grumpy, but you're really quite lovely.
Lovely. Did you just use that?
I said lovely. Okay, so one of the things that I'm curious about is the grading of tuna and stuff. There's so many different types and how you know it's good. So
So, let's say we have 10 fish on the table. Only one can be the best. And one of the ways that we do it, you want me to show you?
I want to see this.
Okay. So we take the shishibo here, or the probe, if you will, and you have to poke it,
Oh God.
and you run it in. You give it a little bit of twist, and sometimes it works for me and sometimes it doesn't. When you pull it out, we can slide it, and you get to see the color of the fish without cutting the fish open. Color tells you quality, fat content,
Fat content.
and it also tells you, feel that, Sam. See how nice and firm that is?
Yeah.
It tells you that the fish isn't all mushy inside.
So this is a what? This is a big eye?
This is a big eye tuna caught by an American flag vessel,
Yes.
offloaded here in San Diego.
Got it.
And there's another thing that you can do is you can do a tail cut, and you just take this, and you take the tail cut and you lay it right up in here with it, and you can see the beautiful color
Yes.
and the fat down and then along here. There's a little bit of fat in here, but it's still nice and firm, and the texture is great.
Okay, so this is bluefin though, but known for more fat, right?
Known for more fat and a little deeper color and a little more richer in flavor, which is sought after for sashimi,
Yeah.
high-end
Yeah,
sushi and
yeah.
stuff like that. So again, we just take the probe, we run it in,
Got it.
go nice and slow, give it a few twists to cut it out.
Okay, so not nearly as firm as that.
Not nearly
because there's
as
more
firm.
fat?
It's more fat, more oil. Oil and fat are two different things. You want fatty in the tuna. We'll do a tail cut and on the bluefin. Now, you see the difference?
Yeah.
You see the fat down in here and
Yeah.
all that?
There's much more fat here.
And that's what you want
Yeah.
in the bluefin. But if you want to try something that's really cool,
I want to try something really cool. And
ahead.
by cool, do you mean good?
trust your fishmonger, Sam. How's that?
It's like heaven.
So rub your fingers on that. You
Oh, now
feel
let
the
it
fat?
eat.
You feel
Yeah,
the fat?
yeah,
Okay, now rub your fingers on this, on the other hand, Okay, now rub your fingers on that. You feel the difference in the texture?
It's completely different.
So, yeah.
Completely
Bluefin
different.
tuna, big eye tuna. Both are American harvested from U.S. flag boats, which is important for guys like me.
That's what I love about you. I love that attitude. I love that spirit. I love the education in
Yeah.
how you preach. You're a bit of a fool at times, but you do have that
Fool at
side
heart?
to you. A fool at heart. But we have to cook. We're going to show you one of the things I'm going to use today. We just show that guy.
This right here, Sam, is probably the most underutilized pelagic species on the planet.
Okay, what does pelagic mean?
It's, layman's terms, it's a fish that travels throughout the world, rides the tides and currents, the thermocline, and all that.
The two, what the hell is this?
This is an opa.
Opa. Most people don't know opa. It's not that well known.
One
I'm
bite
using-
at a time, we're teaching them.
There you go. Show me what part we're using.
So we're going to use the abductor muscle, which is down in here,
Okay.
which controls the pectoral fin here.
Okay, let's do this. We got to go to a commercial. Let's start with this. The first thing I'm going to make today is coming out of the abductor muscle.
Yeah.
Show me where that would be on me.
You don't have any muscles, Sam.
I don't. It's okay with it. Cool. Thank you very much. All right, don't go away. It's fish day at Catalina. This is Sam, the cooking guy. Welcome back to Fish Day. We're at Catalina Offshore. And here's the best part. In this whole fish store and then the retail part and then the warehouse back there where they wholesale and everything, there's like a little kitchen, a little corner kitchen where Tommy does his thing. It's a little rudimentary, I will admit. It's not nearly as sophisticated as what I do, but it's quite nice. And now I get to cook in here. And now we get to make the things today using the whole fish in 2 cases and the whole fish in 1 case. So, remember the abductor muscle that we just saw that came out of that giant opa? It's, I don't know, somewhere. This is what it looks like when it's ground. So I'm gonna make a, a crispy Asian fish meatball banh mi. Say that again, because I can't. So here's what we're gonna have to do. I need to make some sort of meatball-ish things with this. So we take and we put some of the abductor muscle that's been ground. This is beautiful in here. We got to put some of this stuff in. Do you have knives? Look, quick, right there. Look at him. What do you eat? His mic's not on. Don't worry. Just tell me where you have knives. I got you. Okay, so we're gonna put the following stuff in here. The thicker green onions, I just cut like this for when I chop them down a little bit. So Asian, right? Everything today will have an Asian flavor to it because I can. Because it's my show, because I can cook the way I want. Does anybody notice what I did? I put the wrong opa away. Stupid. Cut that out. I don't want anybody to see that. Okay, so we'll put this in here. I need some ginger. So you get rid of this outside woody stuff and you get down to just the most amazing smelling stuff ever. And then we just do this, we just cut it into little pieces. And then this. You could grate it if you wanted. In. Garlic. 1 nice big clove. Garlic goes in. I need some breadcrumbs. Panko. a little soy, a little chili. We're gonna need a little bit more panko for, you'll see in a second. Spoon. And then we mix. So what I need this to be able to do right now is stick together. Like that. So I know I said meatball, but you're gonna see these are gonna be sort of flattened kind of ones. My favorite way to cook meatballs is throw them in an oven, let them get crispy in there, start them in a pan, then throw them in an oven, or put them in a sauce and let the sauce cook them. But I don't really have any of that going on today. So I've relegated myself to doing these in the pan, which is fine, but cooking the round ball is gonna be not what I wanna do. So I'm gonna flatten them out a little bit and you'll see how these things will turn out. Peanut oil with a thing that no longer has a spring apparently. Could have been a better way to do this. I'm not sure what it would have been. But I just want a little panko. Just to give it a little crust. Remember I said crispy? That's kind of where I'm going with this. We'll get all these guys in. Beautiful. Let's make a slaw. Some green onion. That for this kind of little slaw, I like to do lengthwise. All right, that's good, that's good, that's good. Let's now turn these guys. I don't know if in the banh mi world you typically toast bread lightly, but I want to. So we'll just do this. A little oil here, spread it out a bit. We'll throw these guys on. A little bit of sauce. I brought my own Japanese mayo. You already had some. So, Japanese mayo, a tiny little bit of hoisin. We've talked about this. It's kind of like Chinese barbecue sauce, not too much. That, another little bit of this. And the only other thing I need then is cilantro. Okay. Let's do this. Sauce. Cilantro. Persian cucumbers. They just give a really nice, cool little snap. A little bit of those. And then these guys. Michael, that was almost your fault. Tommy, here's yours.
That looks really good, Sam.
Thanks, man. There you go.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, this one you, this one me.
All right, ready?
Okay, ready? Bon appetit.
I'm gonna do a Sam bite. Ready?
Stop it.
Oh.
It is pretty hot though. How good is that? Abductor muscle. You saw it. It came from somewhere there. Crispy Asian Opa meatball banh mi. Don't go away. When we come back, I'm making squid.
That's really
Don't
good.
be. Thank you. Don't be freaked out by squid. It's really good. See you in a second.
This is really good.
This is Sam, the cooking guy. Welcome back. It's Fish Day. We're at Catalina Offshore. I made that ridiculously good, crispy Opa abductor mussel banh mi. It's fabulous, fabulous. And now I'm gonna do a quick little squid thing. So scope right here. This is squid, right? There's normally a little wing, Those come off. When you buy them cleaned, they come like this from a place like this clean. This is part of that. But you buy it and you just get like these all in a bag, right? And then you take the bodies of them and then you just, there's a fancy thing you can do. Open them up and then score the insides and then they cook and they sort of, I'm not gonna bother with that. Especially when they've already told me I went way too long in that first cooking segment. And we, of course, you put the tentacle parts in because they're great. So look, on the heat, a big giant wok, getting super hot. I have garlic, I have ginger, I have green onion that we'll cut these, not small this time, but you know, like 1-inch pieces. We'll make a little sauce. I'm gonna get that ready because everything happens so fast. So this is just a little oyster sauce, about a tablespoon. Little half a teaspoon or so of soy, a little splash of sesame oil, and we've talked about sesame oil before. It's super strong. So this is just gonna go in at the very last minute. So, oil. You should really get a squeeze bottle. This thing is horrid. So the green onion could go in. Mother, may I. The ginger, the garlic. The spoon, get a big spoon. And we want, last one, man down, man down. And now, a tiny little bit more oil. And then our buddy, Mr. Squid. I'm standing on my tiptoes. Well, this is not a proper height for cooking, but it doesn't take long. Maybe 3 minutes. It does need salt and some pepper. What's especially cool are these guys. The tentacles. Look how badass they are when they cook. Oh. So good. So tender. The thing about squid is you're either doing it quick or you're doing it slow. The little sauce. Turn this off. Wait, nobody move. Just a little more green onion for the top. Boom, that's it. Stop the, no clock. But now we do this. Now we try one of these guys. Oh, these guys, that's the place. That little fellow. So, look, it seems a little creepy when it's in the squid form. This, there ain't nothing creepy about that. Okay, when we come back, we end Fish Day at Catalina by going outside using that little barbecue that I brought, and we're cooking the fish collars. Talk about using the whole fish. It's gonna be great. Don't go away. This is Sam, the cooking guy. Hey, welcome back. It's last segment, Fish Day at Catalina Offshore.
Yeah.
So Tommy joined me out here. You can't barbecue inside, clearly, because it's a business in a warehouse and wholesaling. So we're out here with a little baby girl that I brought from home.
It's a nice one too.
Thank you. It's not what you said a minute ago.
No.
No. Here's the point. Use the whole fish. We're cooking a collar.
This is a yellowtail collar known in high-end sushi restaurants as the hamachi kama.
Kama.
And there's so much meat on here that for me, as a fishmonger, this is it.
Show them the orientation. How would the fish body be attached to this?
So it would be just like this. And the body would be here.
Yes.
And then the head would be out here.
Yeah. So here's what we've got.
Like that.
You can't cook this.
No.
like that.
But it's very simple to prepare. You just grasp it like this,
Yes.
and you split it open, and then
Yes.
you take your knife and cut
Just
it right down the middle.
I got you. So we're gonna throw these on the grill. You know, anything that you put on a grill, it's gonna wanna stick a little bit, so we're gonna help it with just a little bit of oil. I'm using peanut oil, it doesn't really matter. All right, and then we're gonna give it a little bit of salt. And then the grill. We're just gonna start these kids face down.
Look at that. Already it's going.
Yeah, this is fantastic. So these are probably gonna be, what, 5 minutes aside?
5 minutes aside.
And you can see here, the meat is actually pretty thick. So you've got to work your way through it. What were you saying about in here?
So
Here.
in the collar, right here is a bone,
Yes.
okay? And the bone is actually shaped like that. And inside this section right here is the most, I'm gonna use a big word,
Yeah.
decadent piece of fish
Yeah.
that I've ever had on any of the collars. It's all the same. And it's about the size of a finger. And it's absolutely gorgeous.
We're gonna give it you could put anything on it. You could just brush it with soy sauce and some chili paste. You could brush it with soy sauce and maple syrup. You could put Italian seasoning on this. You could do anything. We're gonna use I'm at a loss for words. It's teriyaki made with bourbon. Is there bourbon in it?
It's seasoned and cured in Jack Daniel oak barrels out of Louisville, Kentucky.
When you use, and this is like a teriyaki sauce, when you put a sauce on that has sweet in it on the grill, you can't put it on in the beginning because the sugars in the sauce will burn and you'll get flare-ups, and that's no bueno. We'll put this on almost near the end. We do want some of it to caramelize, but not to burn. So these guys are ready. So we'll give them a little bit more oil on this side because you don't want these to stick too much. And of course, there's going to be a little flare up because that's just the nature of oil on a barbecue.
Adds to that charcoal texture.
Adds that charcoal texture. You probably shouldn't be barbecuing with flames coming off your food with your face this close, but check this guy out. Watch how beautiful.
It's not going to hurt your face, Sam.
Oh, come on. Look at that.
Yeah, right?
Oh my God. So in a Japanese restaurant, you can order this. It's, what is it? Hamachi kama.
Hamachi kama.
Hamachi kama. Okay, you can smell this. As soon as this goes on and some of this teriyaki hits, flame underneath.
We need
Really starts
smell-o-vision.
to, gosh.
Wouldn't that
This
be
is great.
something?
Yeah.
So this is the kind of barbecue like dinner for two on the beach or in a
Yeah.
park or something like that, or throw it in the back of your pickup truck, and it's pretty cool. And honestly, it's pumping up the heat fairly well.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I know you laughed at it when I brought
did.
it in.
I was like, really? What are you
Because
going to
it
do with
doesn't
that?
really look like much. But
Let me get you a real man one. Actually, it works out pretty well. Woo!
it's time. Stuck a little bit. Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
Okay, look at that. Have a look at this. Gorgeousness. Look at that piece right there. Try that. Oh, it's sticking. Mine's sticking. You obnoxious. Oh God, how beautiful you are.
Hey, Sam,
Yeah.
remember I told you that little knuckle right here? Right here? See that? How it's separated?
Yeah.
Okay, now watch. You pull this off. Oh, doctor says.
What?
Look at this.
Where's mine?
Look at that. That came out of that hollow center of that bone there.
Right here, right?
Yeah, that's it. So,
Okay, hold on.
you want some help with that? Hold on, I'm busy.
Oh, I can do this. It's hot as S.
Now, this is the one you want. You want that. Pull that out. Pull it. Yeah. And then get in there.
This is the guy.
Yeah. See, if you had a knife, you'd be able to get it easier.
This is the. Ow!
Hot?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Nice and easy. It'll come right out.
Oh my.
right?
Hold on.
Who's your buddy?
That was, I'm trying to turn this dumb thing off. That was one of the most tender bites of fish I've ever had.
Yep. Look at how white that meat is.
And perfect. Okay, so I hope you've learned a few things today. I can't see a damn thing. It is hot now and it is too sunny, but I hope you've learned a few things today. And this is smoking in my face.
You want my hat?
No, I want to end. I hope you've learned a few things today, because I certainly have. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for letting us come down here and play in your kitchen.
My
Eat
pleasure.
more fish. Just eat more fish. And trust your local fishmonger. Trust your fishmonger. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, it was very good. Thanks, Sam, for all you do.
Thomas. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, Sam.
Thanks, guys. Don't eat the same thing all the time. And this is a perfect example.